Okay. Are you ready?
I guess so.
So this is our take on Whole30 and why we enjoy it and why we've kind of actually made it our lifestyle of choice for nutrition. So you want to go ahead and talk about the health benefits first? I brought in my guest,
Husband.
Dr. John-Adam Bonk.
I feel personally that there's plenty of evidence that suggests that ultra-processed foods are really terrible for us. And Whole30 eliminates all of that. You just can't eat it. And after a while, you don't want it. And after a while after that, it seems disgusting to eat it. And then sometimes you break down, right? Mm-hmm. You're like, I'm going to eat this or that. And we had pizza, right? And it wasn't worth it, and I wouldn't do it again. Right?
No, it wasn't actually. Nope. I was really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It was like beyond the Whole30, so...
we were 60 days, 50 days in anyway.
Yeah. And it was just a family event or family thing, and we just, I'm not going to not live with my kids and have pizza. Mm-hmm. So we had it, and it was fine, and I enjoyed it, but yeah, I don't think it was worth it. My stomach definitely didn't enjoy it the next day. So real quick, going over Whole30, you're eating whole foods. You're eating anything that hasn't been processed. So you're eliminating alcohol. You're eliminating anything that comes in a box, basically. You're eliminating sauces that have sugar.
All processed sugars.
All processed sugar. And you're really just taking what I feel like is ownership of what you put in your mouth, and that turns into how you feel in your body. So that's why we've been on it for so long. Going to the grocery store, it's pretty easy. You just hang out in the produce section a lot, and we're finding that now we're even really going in and considering the quality of meats that we buy and choosing which stores to go shop at. So that's, it's beautiful. Then you start really looking at the beauty of your food. And as you prepare it and take ownership for what you digest and how it gets from the earth to your mouth, I find taking a moment and looking at like the beauty of a rutabaga as you peel it, as you chop it up, and thinking about how nourishing it is for you, for your family. We definitely cook, and the kids eat the same thing that we eat. Sometimes I still throw in bread for sandwiches for them, but they pretty much eat what we eat. So they're seeing the benefits in their skin for being teenage boys.
Mm-hmm. Physical activity. Because we've offered to give them other foods on occasion, and they didn't. They ate what we are eating. They're kind of following our model, and it's good food. It's just...
Yeah, so that's awesome. And going out, we found restaurants in the Rogue Valley that really support eating whole foods, and we'll provide a list of resources and good places and spots to find that you can still go out and have a social life and make those really good choices. Being prepared, for instance, now we're camping, and we came with a cooler full of prepared food, which included like roasted vegetables. He made a really delicious
cabbage
slaw. We had prepared meat with extra added veggies, and then we added eggs and nitrate sugar-free bacon for breakfast. So it's really doable if you prepare. And like I said, I think it's more like, for me, I walked into the ownership of it.
The preparation thing's important. I didn't realize like how much I would just rely on crap at a gas station. And I considered myself eating a very healthy diet. But then I realized I was eating like this beef jerky from a gas station, or a sandwich from a gas station, or even the grocery store. Just like no nutritional value. Right, and that was a huge change. So now we're just prepared, and if I don't have the food, I have something with me that's Whole30 compatible. There's usually a piece of fruit or an RX bar. Those are compatible.
Yeah, in the first 2 weeks, you really see what it's like when you start removing all of the processed food. Your body definitely goes through changes. So the first week, I definitely was very thirsty. I didn't pee as much. The second week was like pee city. I peed and peed and peed and peed, and it's pretty common. I've guided some people through eating Whole30 in the past, and it's like the second week you really start
diaries, and I think that's part of it's the processed carbs. I think that's what's doing it.
Yeah, and then you'll go through withdrawal for sure. 2 weeks I hated my black coffee and I craved creamer like nobody's business. And then on week 3, when your taste buds start to reset, start to come alive again because you've taken away all those chemicals, all the crap, everything starts to taste different. And opening up a fruit now is just a beautiful experience where your mouth comes alive with an orange, or a dragon fruit is our like new favorite thing. Just the flavor changes and your whole taste, just your taste buds really come alive, and you really experience taste on a different level without being over processed. I love that.
It's definitely gotten away from kind of food as something to do while you're doing something else, as food as like nourishment, right? There's no just sitting around and snacking. I mean, that's just doesn't happen. When you're hungry, you eat and you get full and you're fine. But there's just, I seem to be more satisfied. I don't go back and snack. Like,
Yeah.
None of that.
And if you do, there's awesome options.
There's still stuff to eat.
Yeah.
Stuff to eat.
So we do pistachios. We do the bags of figs from Costco. There's a whole list of really easy snacks that you can make really available for yourself at all times, which is key and important. Because if you're hungry, that's when...
You can do desserts like coconut milk, chia seed pudding with like blueberries, whatever berries are in season. Those are good.
Yep. So that's our take. If you have any questions, obviously we'll be getting a whole bunch of information, but I hope this inspires you and your family to
give it a shot.
Yeah.